Good morning. Happy Friday. Let me give y'all just a second to hop on. Today I'm talking about something that most of us are probably doing out of order and how to make some changes in that department. You probably have heard me talk about this a lot, and the reason why I do is because it comes up so often in the clients that I coach and even for myself as I'm on my own health journey. And I wanted to share some thoughts about that. I'd love to know what you're thinking. If you're here live, please do a shout out. Say, hey, I'm here. And if you're watching the replay, just comment below. Let me know that you stopped by. I love keeping in touch with y'all. So today I wanted to talk about motivation. Motivation. Because we are sitting and it's February, first week in February. How are you doing with the goals or the intentions that you've set for yourself back when the new year started? If you're like the majority of people out there, in fact, 75–80% of you have probably moved on, changed your goals, started over, don't know where you are. Maybe you're waiting for that motivation to kick in, that motivation that often comes with the start of a new year is long gone. We are 1/12 of the way through 2023, my friends. So if you're relying and you're waiting on that motivation to happen and it hasn't really come back or hasn't hit you, or you go day to day and you don't have it, I'm here to share why, excuse me, that may be happening. So motivation, as I said before, is a feeling, just like anger or sadness or worry or doubt. Something that comes and goes, and we actually have very, very little control in making that happen for us. There are some things that we can do to help with that, but a lot of times with my clients and in the past with myself, I have waited to feel motivated. Maybe it's that I've seen a friend who has done tremendously well on her weight journey or her health journey, and I want to be a part of that. Maybe that motivation comes with the start of a new year. Maybe that motivation comes when you step on a scale or you're not able to do a set that you wanted to do in whatever athletic abilities or endeavors that you do. Maybe there's a wake-up call that kind of pushes you to begin. I'm not talking about that kind of motivation. That kind of motivation, we all have circumstances and things that happen that kind of push us in there. Hey, Erica, thanks for joining in. So we all have those things that happen to kind of help us start to change the way that we want to do things. I'm talking about the motivation after you've decided you wanted to do something that wanes and wavers and goes away. What do we do about that? So here's the thing. I think a lot of people that I have coached often say, Jenny, I don't have the motivation. I don't have the motivation to get up and go walk, or I don't have the motivation to stick to my meal plan or my choices. Here's the thing. Your motivation's not going to be there. It comes and it goes freely. And if you're counting on that to get through, hey, Terry, happy Friday. If you're counting on that to keep you moving, then you're probably not going to get very far. And here's why. Your motivation is actually once you, excuse me, having the Friday voice problems. So sorry. If you're waiting on that motivation to carry you through after you've started something, it's going to come and go. So if you're relying on that, that's not going to work. But what happens is once we get going on what it is that we're working on ourselves, the motivation often comes from the results that we see. So it kind of shifts. A lot of people think that they have to have that to begin, and sometimes that's true. But in order to keep going, it doesn't take motivation. It takes a system of consistency. What does that mean? I'm talking about having some habits in place, having some routines in place that will put you on autopilot so that you are no longer waiting for that motivation to kick in or waiting for that feeling. It's just there and you just do it out of habit. So that's what you need. So you're not relying on the motivation to get started. The motivation actually comes from the work that you're putting in, the results that you're seeing that comes in later. So it's all out of order. So, how does this sit with you? I'd love to know what you think about this. And if you're not sure where to begin, there is hope. I have created a program that helps create systems of consistency that will never have you relying on your motivation to push you through your goals. And I would love to share that with you. So if you'd like to, go ahead down below, click the link, and go ahead and get on my list. I'm sending out tons of resources. I have a new program that I would love to share with you if you're interested. I would love to help you if I've helped so many other people. So let me know, what did you think about this? Let me know what you think about motivation, and please join in down below. And you'll have a happy, happy Friday. Talk to y'all next week.